Hi guys, good night. In the beginning of our today's session, please go to page 144. Here, there is two new words. We didn't have enough time to present some explanation about them from previous session, and now we want to explain and present a definition for these two words at the page 144. سلام دوستان، شبتون بخیر. از جلسه دیروز ما 2 تا واژه از صفحه 144 مونده که میخوایم این 2 تا واژه رو الان توضیح بدیم. The first one is Institute for Learning and Brain Science. انستیتو یا سازمان یادگیری و علوم مغزی. Located at the University of Washington in Seattle, Washington, the Institute for Learning and Brain Science studies how humans learn. Its members conduct research on learning and development at all stages of life. Researchers come from various academic disciplines such as psychology, biology, linguistics, education, and neurosciences. Its members conduct research. عبارت جالبیه conduct research، یعنی یه تحقیقی رو هدایت کردن. Conduct research. Researchers come from various academic disciplines. Discipline به معنی رشته دانشگاهی. Field of study. Discipline or field of study، رشته دانشگاهی. Such as psychology، روانشناسی، biology، زیستشناسی، linguistics، زبانشناسی، education، تعلیم و تربیت، and neuroscience، علوم اعصاب. They communicate their research results to people all over the world who are interested in the science of learning. اونا نتایج تحقیقشون رو ابلاغ میکنن به مردم در سرتاسر جهان که علاقمندن به علم یادگیری. The other word or the second word is electrical language pathways، یعنی معابر، مدخل‌های زبان الکتریکی زبان. Electrical language pathways in the brain are also called neural pathways. نام دیگرش هم هست neural pathways. تو امتحانم میتونه سوال باشه که نام دیگه electrical language pathways چیه؟ میشه neural pathways، یعنی معابر مداخل عصبی. or nerves، نام دیگرش هم هست اعصاب، nerves which turn by electricity، که با وسیله برق الکتریسیته روشن میشن. These nerves control how the brain processes language. این اعصاب کنترل میکنن که چطور مغز پردازش میکنه زبان رو. Our work ended here. کار ما در این صفحه تمام شد. Go back or return to our main pages at the fourth lesson. Page 35. کار ما تو اون 2 تا صفحه تمام شد. برگردیم به صفحه 35. یه بخشی داشتیم به نام Before You Read، الان یه پارتی داریم به نام After You Read که در صفحه 35. خواهشاً اینا رو انجام بدین که برگشتیم تو کلاس. اینام جزو تکالیف کلاسی شماست که از اون 5 نمره‌ای که گفتم نمره کلاسی بهش خواهیم داد. انتظار دارم که اینا رو انجام بدید. Go to page 36، صفحه 36. یه بخشی هست به نام making inferences. اینا رو هم باز خودتون انجام بدین. تکلیف دوم صفحه 36 هست. بعد بخشی هست به نام vocabulary word forms. انواع the various states of the words، یعنی انواع حالتهای یک کلمه رو نشون میده. noun، verb، adjective. اینا رو انشالله حل کنین. بعد آخر صفحه 36 at the end of the page we have part C consider the issues. این تکلیف هم انجام بدین. بعد برسیم به صفحه 37 building vocabulary, understanding connecting words. اینا رو انشالله رسیدیم خودمون انجام خواهیم داد تو کلاس. صفحه 38 هم که بحث reading skills هست رو صفحه جالبی هم هست. انشالله اینو اینجا الان انجام بدیم. صفحه 38 رو distinguishing facts from opinions، یعنی یه سری حقایق متمایز از نظرات. opinion یعنی نظر. It's important to distinguish between facts and opinions when you are reading. میگه زمانی که شما میخونین مهمه که بین حقیقت ها و نظرها تشخیص بدین. An opinion expresses a person's attitude about something. یعنی نظر گرایش یک فرد رو در مورد یا نگرش یک فرد رو در مورد چیزی نشون میده. When people give an opinion they often use words and phrases like this. بنابراین وقتی شما نظر خودتون رو میخوایم بگین از واژه‌های زیر استفاده میکنین. مثلا for example in my opinion I feel could. It's my opinion that might should. I think may ought to. Example: we ought to be learning new languages between ages 0 and 7. ما باید زبان رو بین سن 0 تا 7 سال یاد بگیریم. A fact expresses what can be proven to be true. اما میگه حقیقت با نظر فرق میکنه. حقیقت چیزیه که اثبات میشه که درستش اثبات شده. Writers often use the simple present form of verbs to state facts. معمولا نویسنده ها از حال ساده برای بیان حقیقت استفاده میکنن. از این افعال استفاده میکنن. The signals that the writers use the statement as a fact or general truth. Example: if a child regularly hears 2 languages, her brain forms a different pathway for each language. به فعلا دقت بکنید. فعلا حالت ساده هستن. پایین این ریدینگ اسکیل یه بخشی هست به نام Analyze the reading، یعنی متن رو مورد تحلیل قرار دهید. Are these sentence facts or opinions؟ این که اینا حقیقتن یا نظرن. Underline the words that help you to know. زیر کلماتی که به نظرتون کمکتون میکنن خط بکشید. در صفحه 39 کتابتون یه پارتی هست، پارت B Apply the reading skill. بعد یه متنی هست در مورد about robots. The title of this page 39 is Robots are now teaching English. This page refers to robots' role on teaching English. به نقش ربات ها در یادگیری یاددهی انگلیسی یا هر زبان دیگه اشاره داره. Get ready. آماده باشین. Robots are about to invade our classrooms. About to, huh? Pay attention to this phrase. به این عبارت دقت کنین. Robots are about to یعنی در شرف، در حال. Invade, attack. Invade is synonym to attack یعنی هجوم آوردن. From Korea to Japan to the United States, schools are putting English-speaking robots in front of their students. here is another phrase, in front of, جلوی. In Korea, robots are the new teaching assistants in a number of our schools or kindergartens. Assistance who one helps to other person. یعنی کسی که به کسی دیگه کمک میکنه. Assistance همکار که کمک کننده است. The young students say that the robots are fun. But are these children really learning anything? The young students say that the robots are fun. But are these children really learning anything? I don't think a computer will ever be able. به اینجام دقت کنین. Will ever be able. هرگز قادر باشن. To do what a teacher does. Here, the author of this passage compare between teacher and robots in learning English. Do you think that teacher is better than or robots are better than? A teacher has to be able to respond to students as individuals. It's clear that this author preferred the teacher. مشخصه که متن معلم ها رو در اینجا میخواد ترجیح بده. چرا؟ Because a teacher has to be able to respond to students as individuals. یعنی معلم به دانش آموزا به عنوان یک فرد مجزا نگاه میکنه. Each student is different. And the teacher has to change his or her teaching style to fit the needs of students. To fit the needs of students یعنی جور در بیاد. هماهنگ بشه با نیازهای دانشجویان. I seriously doubt that a computer will ever be able to do this. I seriously جدا doubt شک داشتن that a computer will ever be able to do this. Go to page, the final page, or the last page of our lesson, discussing and writing at page 40. What do you think the future of robots in classroom is? You should to answer these questions, please, in your home. Try and answer these questions. The first question is, what do you think the future of robots in the classroom is? Do you think they will become more common? Why or why not? Would you like to learn a language from a robot? 2. Think about your experience learning English and take notes in the chart below. سوال 2 هم سوال مهمیه. میگه به تجربه شخصی خودتون در یادگیری زبان نگاه کنید و یادداشت برداری کنید در نمودار پایین. یه قسمت A, B, C داره. A. When did you start learning English? B. What do you remember about your first experience studying English? C. What have you found helpful in learning English? What have you found unhelpful? یعنی چه چیزی به نظرتون کمک کننده نیست؟ خواهشاً اینا رو در منزل انجام بدیم. من از شما انتظار دارم که بعد از این اگه دیدمتون حتما این سوالات رو جواب داده باشین. همه نمرات کلاسی خواهند داشت. 3. Write a paragraph describing. میرسیم به writing part، به بخش این قبلیه که گفتم بخش discussion بود، بحث بود. 3 تا سوال داشت که جواب بدید. بخش بعدی سوم بخش writing part. Write a paragraph describing your experience learning English. Then read your paragraph to the classmate and talk about the similarities or differences in your experience. یعنی تفاوت‌ها و تشابه‌های تجربه شخصی خودتون در مورد یادگیری زبان رو هم توضیح بدید. مثلا یه مثال زده. Example. I started learning English when I was 13 years old. I studied English in school and we had an English class twice a week for an hour. Twice a week for an hour. یعنی 2 بار در هفته به مدت 1 ساعت. Twice a week for an hour. Most of the time we did exercises from a book and we didn't speak much English in class. When I was 15, I went to a different class and we had English every day for an hour and we only speak English in class. We also read easy stories in English. And for me, this was a good way to study a foreign language. Yes. I think that I personally think that learning English in context or in an English atmosphere is so easy to learn it and speak it. But in our class, concentrating is on reading or exercising. It's so hard to speak in English. Our first lesson here ended, and I beg you to exercise in your homes our exercises, and maybe after New Year vacations I visit you in class and to speak English with you. I'm so happy that we are in our class to speak English. Thank you so much. Goodbye.